Welcome to another episode of Podcastinating, the podcast for Forge young professionals here in Topeka. Today on the episode, we have Gabriel O'Shea on. Gabe, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm excited to be here. It's a great day in Topeka, Kansas.
Third episode of Podcastinating. How do you feel about that?
I'm kind of bitter I'm not first, but I understand. I'm happy just to be one of the third. So I'm really excited to be here.
Well, Gabriel, he is the Executive Director of the Forge Young Professionals group here in Topeka. So can you tell us a little bit about Forge?
I would love to, yes. So Forge, we are the Greater Topeka Area's young professional organization, as you already said. Our mission is to attract and retain young talent to the Greater Topeka area. We want to engage people. We want to showcase why Topeka is a great place to live, work, and play. And our target audience is 18 to 40. Anyone 18 years old to 40 years old. So anybody, yes, any occupation, any job, students too. We're also reaching out to Washington University, trying to get people engaged, and just really people at a young age, we want them to really get involved and to just listen to them. They're so smart, people nowadays, and just the people in our city, and we want to really pick their brains and help us transform Topeka, because we need a village. We need everyone to come together. We need a herd to really create change in Topeka, and that's what we're creating right now.
So attracting and retaining young talent, what is that going to do for Topeka?
It's going to do multiple things. For one, we're going to grow our population. So right now we've been stagnant for the last 20 years. We've just been about, inside the city, about 120,000. But more importantly, we need a more workforce here. So if we're going to attract young talent and we're going to retain them, that means that more businesses are going to want to come here. That means that there'll be more chances to work here. Something that I go around this city a lot and talk to CEOs and executives, and they don't want to expand. They say that we do not have large enough workforce to do any expansion or to bring in a new business to Topeka. That's one thing they look at. They look at, do we have the workers here to complement what we're trying to invest in? And right now the answer is probably no. And so that's what Forge, I look at us as an economic development organization. We are. We, instead of recruiting businesses and retaining them, we are retaining talent, which I believe is the most important asset there is.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So in your day-to-day activities, what do you do as Executive Director?
No, that's a great question. So let's just take today, for example. So today, first thing this morning, I had an 8 o'clock meeting included. So that is a diversity and inclusion initiative. So we had a guest speaker come all the way from Florida. Oh. He is a major in the military, and he talked to us just about what it means for diversity and inclusion, and how to really own it, not just say it. So we had a lot of executives from around the city there, and also people that are just passionate about that. So I had that. Now I just came back to the office and got a text from Rhett saying, come upstairs to the war room to do this podcast. So I had to rearrange a meeting. Usually Mondays is nice because I have a lot of office time. I'm in a lot of meetings. We have our Go Topeka every other week. We do a sit down where we overview all the projects we have going on, just kind of update on what's going on. Then bi-weekly, I meet with Barbara. She's kind of my partner in crime. She's the Vice President of Workforce Development.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm in her office daily. We're discussing strategies and implementing. And then really this afternoon, it's more just back to the computer, get caught up on emails, and then plan. We have a lot of things coming up this week. We have tomorrow.
What do we got coming up?
Tomorrow's Election day, so we're going to get out to vote. So we're going to be pushing a lot of stuff on social media, but more importantly, that evening we're going to have a little celebration, a Vote Damn It party. Vote Damn It.
Where's that at?
That's going to be at Norseman's down in the Noto Art District.
Or is it at Quentin's? Vote Damn It, I think, is at Quentin's. And then the Doug Wolf chat is at Norseman at 7 o'clock.
Okay, you know more than I do. Look at that, right? So there you go. I need to get my coffee in me this morning. So yeah, so that's this week. And then really next week we have our third Thursday pub club. So we're going to be another great event. There's something for anyone to get involved, to really get plugged in, to meet people, to really get. This is great for someone that's new to Topeka, new to the area, doesn't know many people. Come out to one of our events. You'll meet a lot of people. Oh, they're a lot of fun, and we just want to be very inclusive and just.
That's how I've met a lot of people. When I was new to Topeka, I would go to the pub clubs and get involved in Forge. So it's a great opportunity.
Yeah, you get involved, and then you get to learn that they like to play tennis. Then you go out there and get to beat them at tennis.
Or get beat in tennis. But okay, so what are some things that Forge is involved in right now?
Well, first and foremost, I'll say the election tomorrow. So that is something we have a voter registration initiative to try to increase the number of registered voters, and then to push them to just get out and vote. It's
It doesn't
very
matter
important.
for who. You just want us to stay informed.
No, yeah, we're not partisan. We just want them to their vote count. So we just want them to vote what they think is best for our city, for the local elections. Yeah, we're not advocating for one. All the candidates are great, but we think it's very important to actually have the right to vote and to actually exercise that right. And that's what we're trying to encourage, just more young people to just exercise their right to vote. So that's one thing. Next is really the Wheatfield Village, which has been podcasts on that. That's going to be November 14th next week, the vote in City Council. And
So can you tell us a little bit about that? We've had some guests on here, and they've talked about it, but can you go into a little more detail? Why is that important for Forge members?
Yeah, so I'll just take a step back and just talk about what is Wheatfield Village. So it is a development that's going in on the northwest corner of 29th and Fairlawn. And it is really a couple of businessmen, Jim Klossman and Butch Eaton are the ones spearheading this effort. And it is going to be a area where you're going to have apartments, you're going to have a bowling alley, you're going to have a movie theater, you're going to have bars, you're going to have a coffee shop. It's really kind of like a mini Legends.
Okay.
You can kind of dubbing it as that. It's just a great opportunity, something we do not have in Topeka. And right now, if you look at the area, it's an eyesore for the city.
It's dilapidated over there.
Yes, very, very much so. Yes, you use big words. See, I don't like using big words. I'm a simple person. But it's something, and it's a major intersection. 470 crosses right there. You have 29th and Fairlawn, law of traffic, and it's something I think is going to really transform the city. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, we have a lot of other great things going on in downtown Topeka, and we're going to get behind those too. But the most urgent thing right now, because the vote's coming up here in 8 days.
Yeah.
8 days is when the city council is going to decide
November 14th.
November 14th. And so all we're doing Forge, and if you're listening to this right now, please come out. We're going to have a get-together at Celtic Fox before, and we'll probably have a celebration party once it passes. Afterwards, assume the sale. But it's just really important to just, your voice is heard. Like, I don't know if you realize it, but it's going to make a profound impact to see all these young professionals at the city council meeting. That's really going to make a difference. So you say, well, why does it matter? It does matter. It's very important. If we go out in force and we have 50, 100 young professionals at that meeting, they're going to say, wow, this is something that we have to do. Look at all these people.
Those young professionals, they won't necessarily have to speak or do anything. They just show up and show support, and that can get the job done.
That's all we're asking. Yeah, we don't have to go up and talk in front of the cameras and in front of the city council. Yeah, you're good. I'll do that. I'll take them for the team there. But it's just come out and just show your support. It's a great process. If you've never been to a city council meeting, I recommend just coming and just seeing how it's structured, how it works. It's a really awesome process, and it's at TPAC, so it's in the chambers of the city chambers in the TPAC. So it's on the southeast, the second floor in the southeast corner of TPAC. So if you've never been, easy, just Google it. But more importantly, we would love to have anyone just come out. I'm going to be there. You're going to be there. We're going to have a lot of people who are going to show a lot of support for that. So back to Wheatfield Village. So it's about, I don't know the exact numbers, but about $100 million investment is what it is.
Okay.
And so it's a really big deal. And what really the key holdup is the incentives for it. So everyone knows that we need to do this, but
it's kind of the how it gets done.
It's how it gets done, and really it's either it gets incentivized and it gets done, or the incentives don't get passed. It's not going to get done. It's that simple, and it's something that I like to share. It's just that we do not have investors lining up at the door to invest $100 million in our city, and there are other investors, there are other people that are looking at this decision to see, is Topeka open for business? Is this a place where I can spend my money to invest my money, or is it going to be too many hassles? We want to make it easy.
Business friendly.
Business free. We want to make it easy for you. If you want to invest money in our community, we want to make it as simple as possible. We want to be your ally. We want to be your partner instead of making you jump through all these hoops and hurdles to get the job done. And so this is really going to be, looking back in a few years, this could propel a lot of other investments that are going to be going on.
That's interesting. Very interesting. So besides the Wheatfield development, what are some other ways young professionals can get involved with Forge and be a part of things?
That's a great question. So I think this is talking a lot about advocating and politics and policies, but we also one thing, we like to give back. We like to give back to our community. So we have an Inspire committee that does a volunteer opportunities. Fourth Wednesday of every month, we go down to Topeka Rescue Mission. We serve dinner. We just got done doing the trick or treat at Pine Ridge Prep. So we gave out free candy, gave out costumes to the kids in the neighborhoods.
They loved that.
Oh, they absolutely loved it. It's just really good to give back, and we're going to continue to be doing things this fall and this year round. Angel Ramiro, Kevin Burton, the whole group does an amazing job on that. If you just want to kind of maybe check out the pub scene and just kind of an easy way to meet people, come to our pub clubs. Third Thursday of every month from 5 to 7. We change it up every month, and it's just really a great place to just meet a lot of people and just start to get involved. If we have a leadership pillar that just really professional, personal development to get involved, we have Doug Wolf coming tomorrow, November 7th.
I'm interested in that.
Doug Wolf is the president for the security benefit and
security benefit life.
Yes, that's correct. And he's just an awesome guy, and he's just going to kind of share his story of how he got to where he is and the challenges, the obstacles he had to overcome. He's just going to give advice and just.
It's going to be really relevant for young.
It really is. He's going to say stuff that he wished he knew in his 20s and 30s that he could apply that would made him better off now. I mean, he's doing well in life. He's very successful, but it's always important to just learn, to just have people that mentors to give back, and that's what he's going to do. So I encourage you to come out. That'll be a great event. But there's really, Forge, there's something for everyone. We really want to just give you involved, engage, and we're open for ideas. If you think a great idea is something that will go through our mission that would help us attract and retain our talents, we're all ears. We don't have all the answers. We have the passion, but we love to just listen to you and just hear you out and just help make this city and this community a great place. It already is great, but let's just continue to improve it.
Yeah. There's always something going on with Forge. Check the Forge Facebook page, the social media accounts. There's all sorts of stuff going on for pretty much everybody. There's family-friendly stuff. There's single-friendly things. So,
they're really so fast. And follow us on all social media, especially Twitter. Rose is killing it.
Rose is hilarious.
Oh, if you want a good laugh, just get on there and just look through it. She's doing an amazing job, along with everyone else.
So, we've covered the Wheatfield Village. We've covered a couple of the other events coming up. What would be the big picture that Forge would be involved in next? Where do you see Forge going in the future?
That's a great question. Just staying on maybe the economic development policy track, where we're going is advocating and getting an entertainment district in downtown Topeka.
So what is that?
That would be, I would say, think of Aggieville in Manhattan or downtown. Think of Mass Street in Lawrence. Think of Westport, Power Light District.
Okay.
It's going to be a district where there are bars, restaurants, all within walking distance, where you can carry an alcoholic beverage outside on the streets from place to place, and it's really going to be a game changer. If you look at one thing that Topeka is lacking is really a central district where you can park your car on a Friday or Saturday night. You can go with your significant others, your friends, be like, let's go out to dinner. We're just going to park our car and we're going to walk and find a place. We don't have that right now.
Right.
We have Wanamaker. That's a lot of chain stores, but it's not a really good walkability. And so Topeka has a lot of really great local restaurants, but they're all so spread out. If you put all those restaurants together in one place, that'll be an awesome district.
It'd be amazing.
But we don't have that. And so we want to create that. And I always say the downtown's the heart of your city. And we really want to create that here in our city. So that's really the Cyrus Hotel is coming in. Cody Foster, AIM Strategies, $30 million investment. That's going to really be the south side anchor. You have the Pennant coming in across the street. You have White Linen coming in. You have a lot of opportunities, but we really want to connect. I mean, I want to connect 10th and Kansas, where Cyrus Hotel is, throughout Kansas Avenue all the way down to Noto. So we need to have riverfront activities, right? We're fixing the weirs. Potentially, we could have, say, a baseball park down there or an arena. Whatever that is, I don't know. We need something really to anchor that riverfront thing. We just got back from Phoenix, and they have a riverfront in Tempe, and they have companies. State Farm just built a brand new campus on the thing, and it is beautiful. It's right next to Arizona State's campus. It's on the waterfront.
Oh,
Water
wow.
sales. Water
Yeah.
sales. Just wait a couple of years when that project gets done with fixing the weirs and kind of backing up the water, making it to the lake. It's going to be a beautiful
Wow,
thing.
I can't wait for that.
Me either.
Well, is there anything else that you'd like to share? Any other tools that Forge provides that helps young professionals?
No, I don't know if I have anything else. Just come get involved. Come get to know me. Come get to know you, Rhett.
Yeah.
We're very personal guys, and we just want to really just engage and just learn about why you're in Topeka. What can we do in Topeka to make it better? What are some ideas you have? But more importantly, let's just go have fun. Work hard, play hard.
Exactly.
So let's go do it. So yeah, if there's nothing else, I think it's an honor and a privilege to be on this, and I'm really glad.
Well, spread the word and let everybody know to listen to Podcastinating.
Forge on.
Forge on. There you go. Hey, thanks for listening today, everybody. We'll see you on the next episode.